Alright everybody, here's an update on my Robot B9. This is the start of my build up part 3. I have most everything laid out on the table. One thing that I did with the robot is I changed him from aluminum to chrome. I think he looks a lot better. About the only thing I may do is the front here, the top here where the lights go, and down here where all the little lights are in front of the robot. I have it painted gray metallic. I may have to hit that a couple more times to darken it up a little bit more. But I think the aluminum turned out really nice on them. And once I apply a couple dull coats of clear dull coat on the robot, it'll bring the color down. And I think it'll probably turn out just fine. On the tracks here, I have one painted, one I airbrushed, and I'm going to have to do some cleaning up on it. But it's turning out pretty nice, but like I said, I'll have to clean that up. This one's just primered. I'm going to have to do the seams on both sides again a little bit with some putty and sanding to get that cleared up. This one here, like I said, that I painted, I'm just going to have to clean this up a little bit and put maybe another coat of chrome on it. The arms are finished other than cutting these two pieces off to where the claws go on. And I already have the medium gray that I'm using. I airbrushed it on his arms and I put a clear dull coat on it. The brain here is finished. I'm waiting for some SMDs to come in the mail. They're 805s, and I'm going to use a couple to light up the brain. I'm not going to get too fancy with it, but we'll have it lit up. The chest piece here that he speaks out of, that's all glued together. It's ready to be mounted into the top torso. Over here is his power pack. It's just has primer on it. Right above here is the switch for the front of the robot. I just painted that black. The legs here I hit with a dull coat, and so far it looks like the paint won't chip off. That's the problem with some of these kits, is the paint's chipping off. I'm going to have to hit this again with some medium gray and then apply a dull coat on his bottom pants here, and that should take care of that. This is the ring for the robot to make the torso turn. This turned out really good. Put a couple coats of chrome on it and it turned out nice. This turned out really nice. These two turned out pretty nice. I'll just have to hit everything with a dull coat. I figured I'd share this with everybody on my build up with the Robot B9, and I don't know how this is going to turn out, but he's got a nice shine to him. He's really smooth, and once I start assembling them and putting them together, he should be starting to look like the robot. And alright everybody, I'm back again on the B9 robot. This is the start of build part 3. On the torso here, I changed the color from aluminum to chrome. I think he looks a lot better in chrome. I'm going to mask off the front here tomorrow, and I'm going to add some more gray metallic right here where my finger is, and right below. I'm going to hit that again with maybe a couple more coats of gray metallic. But so far, after I do that, it'll be ready for a dull coat, and the torso's finished. This part right here, I have the two clear plastic pieces glued onto the chest piece to where his voice comes out of. It's all finished and ready to go. The ring here is all painted and ready to go, which will make the robot turn around. I'm working on the tracks. I have to clean up some more of the seams on this one. This one I'm going to have to clean up a little bit more and hit it with some more paint. Over here with the brain, I have two 1.8 millimeter white LEDs. I don't know if they ever come out with them any smaller, but I did order some 805 SMDs. They're smaller than a 1.8 that I'm going to put into the brain. I'm going to go with this effect. I think it looks pretty good. It's going to look good in the robot once it's installed into the top section of the robot. This is just running off a 9-volt battery. And like I said, I got two little 1.8 millimeter white LEDs in the bottom, but I'm going to go with the SMDs. I figured I'd share this with everybody on the current build with the robot B9 part 3, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, I'm back down in the spray booth, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with the touch-ups I need to do with the robot. I have the torso masked off, and I'm going to hit it with some gray metallic in here, a couple more coats to darken it up a little bit. This part of the robot, the legs, I'm going to hit with more medium gray and hit it with a dull coat. I'm going to hit this with a dull coat. These parts back here I'm going to hit with a dull coat. I have the tracks down here. I worked on this last night and today. I'm going to hit it again with some more primer and hit it with some chrome. This I'm going to touch up, this other tread. Here's the brain. I'm going to hit this with some more gray metallic, darken it up a little bit more. I got two holes on the bottom part of the brain plate for lighting. I may have to fill those in or adjust it where I'm going to put the SMDs to light up the brain. I figured I'd share this with everybody, what I'm doing on the robot. And once I get done with the touch-ups that I have to do with the robot, I'll make up another video as I work on this robot and start building them up. Once I'm done with the torso here, I should be able to start putting them together and applying all the electronics. And like I said, I figured I'd share this with everybody, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, here's another update on my B9 robot. This is the results today of taking it down to the spray booth. I touched this up in here with some gray metallic, hit it with a couple more coats, and then I applied some Testors dull coat on the robot. I don't know if that will focus in too good on the video, but this is what I'm using on the robot, and like magic it turned the chrome to look like aluminum. It really turned out really nice. I worked on it for a couple hours in the spray booth, and I touched up the legs right here. I hit it with some more dark or medium gray, and I hit it with the dull coat. Same with these parts here. This part here, the brain turned out nice. I applied the dull coat on that. I also put some primer on one of the claws, and I figured I'd share this with everybody on the progress on my robot build. Like I said, he turned out really nice. I don't know how it's going to look in this video, but I'm happy with the results for the robot so far. With the work I've been doing on him, be working on him again tomorrow. Start to put him together, and I figured I'd share this with everybody. What I've been doing with the Robot B9. Saturday the 23rd of August, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, I'm back on my robot, and I'm going to be working on this here. It's called the button plate. It goes on the front of the torso. The colors I have that I'm going to use are Tamiya and Model Masters. Model Masters, I have turn signal amber, clear green, and clear red. And on this I have it masked off, and on both sides I hit it with some adhesion promoter so the paint will stick on it a lot better, and it looks like it dulled it out a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get this started, see how it turns out. I figured I'd share this with everybody on the progress on my robot B9, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, here's another update on my robot B9. This is the lower torso. I'm going to start assembling the pieces that go onto the bottom of the torso. This is the program bay. I already have it painted and detailed. Let's see if we can get a good look. It turned out pretty nice, the detail. This is the front, of course, of the where the power LEDs that I have for the front of the torso. I already have that painted. Here's all the clear parts that go into the lower torso. Plus I have 3 photo edge screens that go into the torso. I figured I'd share this with everybody. I'm going to start building this robot. So from this moment on I'll start constructing and building up the robot to finish him. And I figured I'd share this with everybody, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, here's an update on my B9 robot. This is part 3. I'm starting to assemble the robot piece by piece. He's looking real good. On the front torso here I have the dial lights here glued in. I have these glued in below the lights, and I have this painted with Tamiya and Model Masters clear paint. This is turn signal amber, Tamiya green, Tamiya red, Tamiya green, and then the amber again from Model Masters. Up here on top, this is just sitting. I don't have it glued on yet. I got to take it down to the spray booth and hit that with some primer, and then paint that chrome. This is mounted in. Right now it's just sitting together. It's not glued yet. Over here the brain is finished. I have inside is 805 SMD. It's very small. I have one in there. It's white. I think it does a great job. Right here I have the claws. They're finished, ready to be mounted on these pieces here. They go inside the torso up in here. The claws open up, which is pretty cool. So slowly but surely I'm getting the robot done. Over here this ring is not mounted yet, but that'll make the robot turn. I figured I'd share this with everybody on the work that I'm doing with the robot B9, and I'll be working on it tonight and doing some more work to it, and I figured I would share this with everybody on my robot build, and everybody have a good day.